the prophecy. I guess. Hey, everybody. Hey, Uber Kidden. Charcoal Dragon, thanks for the good luck. Have fun. And Maxilla. Welcome in. Why is game not show? Hey, Uber Kitten. On that day, there it is. Evil omens were carried in the store. Wondering if the thunder soon predict the end of the kingdom. This is published by Sierra, sort of like the Dynamics games. This is actually by the Goblins people. They made Goblins as well. I don't have their name written down. It's at Subnautica levels. 3 days before the Great Eclipse, Akram, my grandfather and chief wizard, knocked at my door. The kingdom of the Blue Rocks was in danger. Excellent. Yeah, let me know. Whoa! Ween, my magic is leaving me. My powers are no longer strong enough for something. Crawl is an ambitious wizard, whose dream is to reign over the Blue Rocks. 10 years ago, I banished him, and now his desire for vengeance has turned to hatred. 10 years ago, it's the same words. I thought it changed. I know that I can't stop. This guy's great. I know that he plans to return on the day of the Great Eclipse, and I'm too weak to stop him. It's up to you, Ween, to stop him. Crawl is a powerful wizard, but you can eliminate him with the help of the Revis, the hourglass of power, and by fulfilling the prophecy. On the day of the Great Eclipse, 3 grains of sand will be placed in the Revis by the valiant-hearted, and Crawl's doom will thus be sealed. Is this the prophecy? It's quite a prophecy. 3 grains of sand. The intro is incredible. In my home, there is a passage to the temple which houses the Revis. You will have to overcome 3 somethings. You must remove the seal which guards the entrance to the cave. When you find the temple, I'm writing down my goals here. Remove seal. You have to vanquish the dragon with 100 faces. He protects the entrance to the temple. And what a face this one is. Kill dragon. Finally, you have to convince the guardian to open the sanctuary in which the Revis is protected. And thus you will obtain the 3 grains of sand to place in the Revis, and the prophecy will be fulfilled. Go, Ween. 3 days remain. Is this me? Is this Ween? Ween's our name, by the way. I know that much. He's woken up from some sort of... He's got like a stick. Let the weaning commence. That's right. The prophecy. Is the game too quiet? Let me know. I turned it down by what I think is right. Too loud still. Nah, mic's normal, so maybe the game's too loud. You can't hear my voice at all? What the heck? Oh, I see what's going on. Sometimes it does this. It cuts all effects. This should have fixed my voice now completely. It pulled all the effects off, which are equalizer stuff and a compressor. So yeah, when I restart my computer, like nothing else loses its filters in this program, but voice every time. Very strange. Did I miss any story, or has it just been scenes of a day? All right, let me know about the game again. Sorry if I like blew everyone's ears out when I guess the game had covered that, so nobody had it up too loud, hopefully. This is it? I don't have a cursor. Like, let's wait till the music ends. Maybe it's a jump scare. I wonder if anyone's made it this far in the intro. I'm gonna draw that symbol. Who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy. It's a circle, a dot in the middle. Let's see, shiny. This kind of looks like a Sankara stone. I hope not. They're not blue, so it's probably not Sankara stones. Oh, here we go. I have a cursor now. Toss? Oh, yes, it does look a little like that as well. So I hear. Pot. The crystal is as clear as spring water. Can I have it? These vials are the real works of art. This crystal is what fine crystal? Strawberries. I must have strawberries on my person. Crystal ball. Oh man, that's creepy. Greetings, noble Ween. I am Petroy, faithful friend of Akram. I am to give you your grandfather's magic copper ball. 3 magic jewels can change it. My spirit is with you. Call me if you have need of my knowledge. One last thing. Akram has tamed a vampire, You can call him up with a flute. His powers will be indispensable to you. All you have to do is feed him fruit, which he loves, for him to help you with his powers. Thank you, Petroy. I have the copper ball. Yes. Oop, tongs. I have the tongs. Boiled again. I cannot use the tongs on the pot. These vials are real works of art, indeed. Hey, King of Nowhere. Yeah, it's by, gosh. I have a single ball of copper. That is correct. What about a skull? I can't have it. Cupboard. Ooh. Use lard. I'll just take the lard, okay? There's nothing to do. Use the tongs on the fireplace. Bad idea. This one seems 80s fantasy B-movie weird. Agree. I can go out that door or this door. This seems outside. This seems into creepy other part of this home. Oh, here we go. Portrait. Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is he doing? I've just had a strange vision. Indeed, we did. I'm going to write that down in my notebook. He's vibing? Is that what he's doing? I have a portrait. Wait, no, take the portrait. Oh. Okay, but there's like... Oh, use portrait on hook. Here we go. The magic portrait looks better here. Oh, they kind of got me there. This dirty rat protects his lair well. I wonder what he keeps in there that's so important. Digitalis. That is a heart medication that also is a poison. That's actually a good idea, but okay, fine. I'll get some seeds. I'll get a key. I can't take the key. Oh, here we go. Rat poison. What? Tablet. Can I just keep the tablet? Okay, I kept the tablet. The key is too big. Brilliant. This text talks about certain types of vampires which can produce certain types of magic according to what they eat. Interesting. Okay, but can I read about it? No. What if I use the lard in the hideaway? I want to use the digitalis on the seeds. Damn it. Are we your friend yet? No. He's still trying to scare us. Seems like there's something in this skull. I'm confused. So look inside of it. Use tongs. Oops, use tongs. Oops, use tongs on skull. That did it. The rat has human teeth, indeed. How do I... If I put the seeds in the skull for a minute? I really want to use the seeds. Yeah, okay, you eat the seeds. Okay. Oh, here we go. Ah, use digitalis on seeds. Use drug on hideaway. There we go. All right. Oh, I found a wooden mold in the depths of the hideaway. At first glance, it looks as if it's a mold to make a key. Okay. UI seems great so far, yeah. This is pretty good. Characters. Ween and Petroy. Interesting. So there's more than one of us. This option not available. Adjustments. Font, music, date. Huh, that's accurate. Surprising. Notepad. Oh. I'm using a manual notepad. I have 3 jokers. Ah, I bet those, like... Do you think those just work? Like, if I use this joker on this lock, it'll just open? I don't want to do that. Let's go out of the door. I need to go make a key somewhere. Let's see if there's somewhere to do that out here. Get hell. I'm Mookie! Oh, there's another one. I'm Orby. We're Uki and Orby. Ah, it is actually 2, not just 1, jumping from side to side. We want to go with you. Oh boy. We'll carry all your things. Oh boy. We'll be your servants. Oh boy. What in the heck is happening? Ooh, a little Subnautica scare. Look at this giant looming object in the back that could be something evil. We've got some straw. He's resisting. Ah, use the tongs on the reed. The tongs are the large femur of this game. Yep. We're just taking the guardrail. What's that? Oh wait, I got it. It was an actual thing. I've got the bolt. I have to use it on something. There's literally nothing to use it on. Mold. Okay. Should I use the copper ball on the bolt? So, we don't have the 2 other characters though, even though they said they'd be with us. Oh! Okay. I just realized what I'm trying to do. Nice ring! Oh, God. What a lovely copper ball. This sucks. Curious. Both of us are curious. The ring on the ball. Let's see the result. Magic. Here's something to have fun with during the journey. Oh, this was the same people who did Goblins. It was just published by Sierra, but it is on the list of Sierra games and it has Sierra markings. So just like the Dynamics games we're playing it. I forget their name. Is it Cockle? Cockerel? What? Something like that. The Goblins folks. So we're gonna put the cauldron in the fireplace. Okay. Well, hold on. We're gonna put the wood in the fireplace. And maybe the straw even. And the reed maybe. Yeah. And the mold, no. And then what's got here? Can I use the bolt on the cauldron? No. I need some sort of metal. Maybe I can get this metal, this key. I need metal in my cauldron. No. Ring on the fire? No. Cauldron on the... No. How does one start a fire? Lard on the fireplace? No. Ah, there's a knife. Excellent. I just click all the books. Saga on the Love of Jel and Azalis. Like it says, it's not working. I'm getting frustrated. What if I use the knife on the reed? Here's a flute handmade by the master. I'll just get rid of this knife. I've got no more use for it. See, that's what I was trying to do is get a flute. That is what I was thinking, if you can believe that. Can I just use the flute? There we go, Ween. Appears at the sound of the flute. Oh, man. This is our vampire buddy. Iron and steel, I'm always ready for a delicious meal. Kind of adorable. All right, let's give this guy a let's give this guy a strawberry. Yummy strawberry. Ween, you're a brother. I'll give you some gold in exchange. Huh. What is... Oh my goodness. Excuse me, Ween, the joy of eating those strawberries went to my head. Now he's sad. Alright, so the gold and some strawberry jam. Oh. So I would think that maybe the gold goes in the cauldron. Yeah. The cauldron has gold. Oh, look, the items have inventories. What a game. But none of this helps with the fireplace. Unless you think, hold on, can we save? Strawberry. Okay, that's just what it's called. The name of the file is strawberry. I confirm. I feel like I'm signing a mortgage. I cancel. I confirm. Let's use the flute on Ween. And let's see if he gives us fire magic or something. Wow, strawberry fields. What can I see? What can I feel? Ready at last for a proper meal. This is a vampire, folks. What do you want me to use my powers on? I'm very excited. fireplace. Yep, by my teeth. That's a lovely fire in your hearth. The gold bar is melting. Perhaps I should do that the other way. Use molten gold on mold. I don't need this mold from now on. What's with the bolt? I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. Creepy. Is there anything else you want to know? No. Okay. By the Revis, the magic is working. Use the half statue on the hideaway. It's a fish hook thing. Get some planks. All it lacks is a small spark of fire to start a pretty flame. Worms. Oh boy. It's a creepy game. Precipice. I don't want to go. Is this gonna like blow up? No. It's fine. I don't know why I wanted to do that. The lard is melting and becoming oil, but why? Why? Was that a... To what end? Okay. I've got boiling oil. A laughing skeleton. Oh, tablet on me. Can I read it? No. What about the other guy? It's one of the few languages I don't know. A special type of magic can help work it out. I do kind of want to know something else. What about this ring? It's one of the sacred jewels. I don't remember anything about sacred jewels. Do you know anything else? What do you think about this cauldron? I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. Oh, whoa. I thought this was... Okay, get a bowl. Maxilla, thank you so much for the 80 stream streak. Okay, that is not a sacred jewel. Can I take the... What if I use the pliers? Do I have those? No, I don't have them anymore. Alright, I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. Great. Petroid has been completely useless so far. So I feel like I need to stick whatever that is in that eye. I'm not sure about the bowl. Oh, on orbit. Yeah, see. So, yeah. Okay, we need to find a red stone. Looks like I'm going to have to get across this precipice if I want to continue my quest. Use rope on planks on precipice. These planks are extended, but they still don't reach the other side. Can I leave this place? No. I don't know how to leave. I guess I'm stuck here without my bolt, whatever it did. As prophesied. Bound planks on the skeleton now. I thought maybe I could extend it with some bones or something. I don't have anything to give the vampire. What if I use the ring on the tablet? No. What about the ring on the half statue? No. If the jokers are really wild and actually do work as like an object you haven't found, I bet there's like an interesting speedrun situation. Because like, I don't know what the jokers do, but if they're just like, you like say they're usable as this, and if this is like a really long puzzle, you just come down here immediately and drop that there and keep going, and maybe that's, I don't know, that would be kind of cool. I actually would really like that feature. I mean, I wouldn't use it because that sounds kind of cheap, but does oil help bound planks somehow? No. What if I use the cauldron on the skeleton? No. Precipice. No. I could try it after beating this? Yeah, that's true. Or maybe we'll find out what they do one day by reading the manual. But we shouldn't do that too quick. So far this hasn't been too bad, but I'm concerned about this bolt situation. There was definitely a bolt. I'm just gonna use every single thing I have. What if I use this on myself? No, bad idea. Let's blow this. See what the vampire says. By the sacred tree, I won't have you waking me. Doesn't look happy about this. Appears to have not been. Ah! This bone is broken on both ends. Poor creature lost it longer. Okay, here's a bone. Can I... No. Are there any other... Oh, there's something there. Oh, it's a precipice. If I use the bound planks on the tibia. Other way around now. Half statue. Quite. It looks as if I'm going to have to cross this precipice if I want to continue. What could I possibly want to cook? So I've got lard cooking here. which is, so I have boiling oil, essentially. Oh, I can take the oil with me. Didn't know that. What? What do I want a bowl of oil for? Oh, what about... Is that food? What's today? Payday? Is it? It's Wednesday. By the sacred tree, I won't have you waking me. Oh, it is for you. Excellent. The 20th? Interesting. Mine have always been like on Friday, so I'm not used to a Wednesday. What? Oh, the 1st or 15th. But it's the 20th then. That's confusing. There always comes a point like this in every adventure game. Oh, this job has a weird day. Gotcha. Huh. Where you have a bunch of items and none of them seem useful. Twice a month, every other Friday. That's how all of my jobs have been. Although May is a month where it happens 3 times, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 Fridays. A bowl of oil. What about a torch? Could light it on fire. I mean, it must be one of these things, yes? So let's just try everything. Tibia? No. Bound planks? No. Half statue? No. Ring? No. Lute? No. Cauldron? No. I reckon that's it then. What about the other way around? Oh wait, that actually worked. Because it's the cauldron. Although that's a little upsetting. Although impressive. I wouldn't have thought that would happen. Okay, so let's use it on everything but that. And it does look like it does get used both ways, so we need to do this as well. Dang it, I keep missing the tablet. There we go. Do I need to cook something else? Like without... Can I cook just the tibia on its own? The statue? No. The flute? The ring? No. Half statue? I think I already tried that. The torch itself? The bound planks? Yeah, that just doesn't do anything. And I can't leave this area back the way I came, can I? Full playthrough of Elvira? Oh, that would be nice. I do need to play through that sometime. Probably after the Sierra games, though. There's nothing hidden here that I found. What if I use the ring on the tibia? I'm just gonna use every item on every item at this point. Okay. I don't know why the flute would do anything to anything, but here we go. Right, now the tablet on everything. That's right, every pixel. Well, that's the next move. I don't like this part. I mean, I guess this is how all Sierra games are, where you have to go into the inventory to use items on the inventory, but something about it feels weird. Torch. If this was made by Sierra, I'd assume I was soft-locked, but it's not exactly. It was made without Sierra, and then I think the US publication was Sierra. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Did I ever try to eat the oil myself? No good. Guess that's a maybe. So the fact that we can put the oil back in the cauldron is interesting. What about this? Maybe this is the way, because I'm using like the bowl or the cauldron, but I'm never using the oil on the bound planks, on the tibia, on the torch, on the half statue, on the tablet, on this flute, on the cauldron, well, the cauldron, sort of. So what about using the oil on the orbit or the skull? Ooh, what if I use the oil on the fire? Can I use the oil on the precipice? Seal? Skeleton? Tablet on the skeleton. Ring on the skeleton. Flute on the skeleton. Half statue on the skeleton. Torch on the... Tibia! Tibia! What if I put the tibia on the skeleton? Oh, beans. I thought that was really going to be something. These planks are extended, but they still don't reach the other side. What am I missing? Got boiling oil. Boiling oil. Hmm. I've got boiling oil. I've got half a ladder. I've got 3 jokers. Have I tried using AI? Oh, that's a good idea. I bet they know. Thank you for the nice hair. We could reload to before this. Let's save. Stuck. I confirm stuck. Load. Strawberry. I confirm strawberry. Willie Beamish would be envious, yeah. This is better. Right, so we're here prior to our key situation. Can we get the knife yet? Yeah, we have the flute already. All right, let's get the bat. We give the bat the jam. Starts the fire. We do the cauldron nonsense. Oh, it's different. Fiddly-fum, fiddly-dee. Where can the strawberries be? Oh, I'm so excited. What do you want me to use my powers on? Read the manual. Yay! This could help us a lot. Ooh. That wasn't the manual, that was the magazine. That's still the magazine. Why are they both the same? How distressing. Is this one it? What? They can't both be the magazine. There we go. My goodness. A scam. Here it is, see, proof. In case anyone was worried, it is a Sierra game. Sort of. Pretty cool looking cover. Got a skull, and some sort of ceiling relief from statues or something. I don't know. The Prophecy. Cocktail, there it is. That's the ones. Whoa. You have only 3 days. We know the story. Alright, we have Okram, the creepy guy. We have Crawl, the other creepy guy. We have Ubi and Orbi. There's the 2 creepy guys. And we have Ween. Looks a little bit like a dirt farmer from Holy Grail. So, look at that. My manual is covering my raid alert, so I had to look. Atari Beer Pong! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? We're playing Ween the Prophecy, a game on which I know nothing except what we've done so far, which is very little. Paru591, welcome in, welcome in. So this was made by Cocktail, same people who did Cocktail, Coktel, that did Goblins, but Sierra did publish it in the US, so it totally counts as a Sierra game, which is why we're playing it after Lorabo. The story is our grandfather locked away an evil wizard, and we're Ween, and the eclipse is going to happen in 3 days. You only have 3 days. Here, let's look at the manual. You played this in your teens? Excellent. Yeah, it's very strange so far, but it has a pretty solid little inventory system I like. So we're the grandson of a sorcerer, I guess, who locked away Crawl. Okram is our grandfather. We can see them here. So this is us, Ween. It's just talking about how he sort of looks like a dirt farmer from Monty Python. Okram is this gentleman. That's our grandfather. This is Crawl, the evil wizard. I don't know much about Ubi and Orbi except for they showed up and now are traveling with us, carrying our things. So they're our inventory, I suppose. Scatterbrained twin servants of Akram. They follow Ween in his quest and help him by carrying his bag. There you go. Petroy, he is Akram's old friend. He's kind of been hanging out with us. He's sort of like Merlin in Conquests of Camelot, where he'll just sort of answer questions if you like show an item to him, although so far he's not had a lot of answers. And then of course we have the vampire hanging out with us. We can call him with a flute. He stays in bat form and really loves strawberries. He lit that fire for us. We gave him some strawberry jam and he's like, I'll blast whatever you want. And so we had him blast the fireplace, which as you can see is now lit. Very helpful vampire bat. But yeah, right now we're on a redeem. Read the manual, so that's what we're doing. Hints on gameplay. Look for useful objects everywhere. Well, that's the truth, ain't it? He really does, right? Atari Beer Pong. Use jokers as a last resort. So there's also something, and I predict that they're just like used as wild cards to give you an item you don't have, maybe. So it says you have 3 jokers. I don't actually know what they do, but I'm hoping they just act as an item, like a wild card. Like, yeah, okay, this just solves the puzzle. In which case, we probably won't use any of them because it's not our style. But, cool to have. Interesting game mechanic. I like it doesn't actually explain the jokers. It just says use them as a last resort. Working with windows. From time to time, certain faces or objects will appear enlarged at a window. To close the window, click on the upper left-hand corner of the window. I've actually been trying to figure that out, so that's good. Using the cursor. Yes, easy. Pick up objects. We've been managing that. Inventory. Here, I'm going to read the note. There are times when it will be necessary to use an object in inventory and another inventory item. We figured this out on ourselves. Using the ring on the copper ball will change it into a cauldron. We didn't find that out, actually. Orbi and... what are their names? Ubi and Orbi taught us that one. Since the cursor can only represent one inventory item at a time, use some magic to accomplish this. To change the copper ball into a cauldron, bring up the inventory and select the ring, and then bring up the inventory again and click the copper ball. Haha! You've used the ring on the copper ball. Jokers. You have several jokers that provide partial solutions when you find yourself totally lost. Okay, so they're not like... they're probably more like super good hints if you use them on something. I do love devouring strawberries. Will you light the fireplace if you have some strawberry jam? Playing the game. These are like technical. Look everywhere. How do you look? I guess just click everything. There's only one like hand. Robotech. Call Sierra Online's automated technical support representative. Bring along some help. Oh, these are the classic Sierra adventure game tips. Explore each area. Be careful. Don't get discouraged. Bring some help. You guys are my help. Rule on the stream, by the way, is this is a blind playthrough, but if you don't know the answers to any of the puzzles and you don't look them up, as far as I'm concerned, that's blind and you're playing, and you can absolutely say, hey, try this, and I will try it. So feel free to shout out as long as you don't actually know the answer. Customer service, tech support, hints. Oh wait, what kind of hints? Oh, purchase a magazine. What if I call the 24-hour automated technical support line for help? If you manage to get someone on there, you can give me their advice. That is contemporary advice, and we definitely accept that. Oh, of course, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, everyone should already be following Atari Beer Pong, but if you're not, absolutely click that and go follow. Creating a boot disk. Probably not going to need to do any of these things. That's a pretty short manual, all things considered. And just for... here's the cover. So y'all joined a little after we... pretty cool cover. This is Ween the Prophecy, but I believe its original name was just The Prophecy. Ween is our character's name, so it was the dirt farmer. But yeah, we actually just got stuck, and so I loaded up the very first room. This is where you start the game right here. So you are Not missing anything, except for we started this fire. So next up, this is a pretty cool one. We put the gold bar that we got in the cauldron, and we've melted the gold bar, and we also found a key mold. See? Oh, we gotta do it the other way around. Hold on. Use the gold on the key mold, and we made a key. All right. But the reason we came back here is there's a very mysterious bolt. Let's see if Petroy has anything to say about the bolt. I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. Jimmy Poopins, if you call Jorf and ask him how he's doing, and it's nothing related to Sierra Adventure Games, feel free to share Jorf's status at any time. And then see if he'll speedrun Rocky and Bullwinkle for me. Okay. There is a book. Atari Beer Pong on Atari Beer Pong Machine. Maybe I can use something on the book? Probably not. I don't really have anything. I'll just try the ring. Oh, wait. I forget. You have to, like, change inventory items. No. What if I use the... Oh, I can't use the book. It's very frustrating. What about this? Can I fill the cauldron with water? No. It's not an actual object over here. UFO 50ing? I don't know what that means. Is that a game? Oh, also, you guys missed it. We killed this rat. We put some digitalis on some seeds and then fed them to the rat so we could get that key mold. I'm hoping he's actually okay. But I'm not thinking that he is. Anyway, we made that key, so let's... Are we sure we can't, like, use this key on something? A tablet. Oh, boy. Okay. That book just says that vampires will do different spells if you give them different food. Oh, it's 50 games! Excellent. So that turns into a... By the Revis. By the way, what we're trying to do is get to the Revis, which is a... it's like a sand timer. And we need to put 3 grains of sand into it. Otherwise Crawl will gain control of the blue rocks, which is apparently... I'm sorry. Which is apparently a bad thing. Yeah. Maybe this bolt can be used with this half statue. I never tried that. No. Bolt. I don't know. I'm just gonna try and use the bolt on everything again, just to double check. Foiled again. All right. I don't know. Is there another place to go out there? Hold on. I'm gonna like check the screen one last time because it's kind of driving me crazy. All right, fair enough. Let's go down the hole in the ground. So, as far as I can tell, there's no way to return to where we were. We can get these planks. If we try to use the planks to cross the precipice. It's a modern collection of retro-type games. Oh, very cool. Something new the kids on the streets are doing. The planks are too short. I can also grab this tibia. Doesn't seem to do anything. Like Action 52, but good. Ah, excellent. If we check out the skeleton, we get some worms and then a little peanut gallery laugh from this other skeleton. Take the torch, light the fire. This is the part that I don't fully understand. We put the cauldron there, drop in the lard. Great, the lard is melting and becoming oil. And then if we take the oil... Oh, and here's what's really cool about the inventory. It actually like keeps track of things in other things. We can pour the oil in this bowl. And what about the rope? No, it does not work. What about if we use this on the rope? Use the tibia on it, sort of like a straw. We can use the rope on the planks to make like bound planks. We can also look at the skeleton who has a missing eye in his orbit here. It says orbit. But nothing I've used. I've tried every item on the skull, every item on the bowl, the bowl on every item, the bowl on this guy. It just says no good, wasted effort. Unusual for a game like this, you can also do this, which is put the oil back in the cauldron. So, I thought that was nice. Feels like I probably won't get soft locked in this game. But then we're at I'm at a loss. The bound planks says, these planks are extended, but they don't quite reach the other side. No cheetah man, yeah. Without that, what's the point? There's a seal on the other side. The first quest given to us by our grandfather is remove the seal in the basement. So this is how we know we're on the right path. But we're quite stuck. I'm gonna pixel hunt real quick. Yeah, I like the interface a lot so far, and I'm impressed by the inventory, keeping that track, and also like accepting items into the cauldron. It's very, very non-adventure game of it. Which is why I think maybe I'm not soft locked, even though it feels like it a little bit. Can I use the... Orbit is the only thing that says something different from the skull. Do I have tibia? No. Another wasted effort. I did manage to find a magazine that covered it, but it's quite the magazine. I put it on my Sierra list. So because they published it. Because I did the Dynamics games too, like Willy Beamish and what was that awesome cyberpunk game? I liked that one a lot. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. I feel terrible. But I liked those two by Dynamics. And I think there was even a third Dynamics game, but now I can't remember it offhand. Maybe we haven't played it yet. Because I made a list of all the Sierra published adventure games, and I'm going through them chronologically. So we're up to 1993, I think, is when Ween got published. Although it was released in '92, so I'm not sure which date I think in Europe under cocktails. So like I'm not sure if I'm still in 1992 or if I'm in '93. I don't remember how I made the list. Precipice. What if I ask Petra about the precipice? Nothing to teach me on this subject. I have nothing to teach you on this subject. Yeah, and it's really not their game style. No, for sure. Which I'm kind of glad. It's nice to have these, like the Dynamics games and this breaking up the very Sierra other games, because they're all very Sierra. Although Laura Bow was pretty different. It's, relative to the other Sierra games. I'm excited to get to the more like Gabriel Knight. I've never played any of the Gabriel Knight games. I had never played the King's Quest games. I was more of a Quest for Glory kid. So I had played all those. We still have 4 and 5 for Quest for Glory coming up, so those will be fun. A lot of people don't like 5 though. I still do. It's the first one that I had to mail order and was like waiting excitedly every day for the box to arrive. Yeah, this window closes itself, so I can't do anything there. I can't use the tibia on the skeleton? No. What if I sing the flute here? Sing the flute, play the flute. What does the vampire say to us? By my tangled fur, still no pudding. Yeah, so he's mad because we don't have any food. Although I do have this oil. I could like cook something up if I had. Oh. What if we... Wait, can't you crush bones to make bread? Isn't that something that a giant does once? Hold on. And then, if we had bread, we could fry it. And then I'd have a donut. And there we'd be. Able to feed the vampire. Alas, that does not appear. I need like a mortar and pestle here. If I use the torch in the eyeball. Sitting Stan! I hope you're doing so well as well. I'm doing pretty good. We're playing this game. It's pretty awesome. Can I put this back where it came from? No. So I tried to add the tibia to the bound planks, thinking like maybe that would be like an extra rung to the little ladder or something. But the other option was the half statue, which kind of adds a hook situation to the ladder, which could be helpful. It's spelled rudder. I have nothing to teach you on this subject. I'm starting to think Petroi is like not the most helpful advisor that we could have. Here's the jokers. Apparently those will give us some partial solutions, which I do not want. At least not yet. What a game. Alright, I'm gonna go back on pixel hunt duty. Oops. I cancel. Save and cancel. Oh. I clicked. 3-hour workday. Excellent. That's a good amount of workday. I pixel hunted too close to the menu. I'm just so surprised we can't go back to that room. There was a bolt and a key. It wouldn't let us pick either of them up, though. So maybe they're just there to sort of be extra things you can't use. I think I've used every item on every item. And so I'm a little confused as to what's left to do. But if we forgot something in the other rooms... But we kind of looked everywhere. There really wasn't anything there. I'm going to load again. Just to triple check. I confirm. Load strawberry. Alright. Let's go ahead and use the flute. We'll call... What's his name? It's like or something. Yum yum! Are my pearly teeth going to bite into my favorite fruit? Sort of. Is there no magazine redeem? I thought I turned it on. Oh, beans. Hold on. Let me go turn it on. Because yes, at great painstakingly, I found a magazine, at least, that covered it. I think it's because it's called The Prophecy. I just had trouble finding a magazine that was actually talking about the game. Not that this wasn't covered in magazines. More so that I My searching was poorly phrased. What do you want me to use my powers on? The fireplace. By my teeth. That's a lovely hearth in the fireplace, or whatever. Fire in the hearth. There we go. Use the gold on the mold. Got our key. So this room we've well searched. Well, what if we close the cupboard door? Oh. Can't use the portrait again. Let's see if there's anything here we didn't. So the skull had seeds inside of it, and we bashed it in with some tongs. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And there's this key, which I think is just a red herring to the padlock. This doesn't feel like the kind of game where, like... So there's half of a statue, I guess. Let's use the key on everything. There's nothing else in there. There's the clothes. Look at that. Exits. There's this door here. I guess I can't. And there's the bolt. And it's so hidden. Why would they hide the bolt like that? I think I already did this, but... I'm wondering if the bolt is a red herring, because you know you need metal to melt, and maybe they, like, you think that goes in the cauldron, because the way you get the gold to melt in the cauldron is you call the vampire, and you give the vampire some strawberries that you have, and then he gives you gold, and he goes a little insane and knocks some jam off a shelf, so then you can use the jam to start the fire. So maybe this is like when you don't have the gold, you're like, I need metal to melt, and you still don't know how to start the fire, but you're just, I don't know. The only other object is this book, which you can't really interact with. I'll just try to use everything on the book. Which again, I think I did already, but... Down's the only way that makes sense. So it does say that the bone's hollow, so it's kind of like a straw, which is good and all, but I don't know if... Play flute for the book, you know. Let's try to put the lard in the bowl without... It's not pourable, it doesn't care about it. So now we have a bowl of oil. Why would we want a bowl of oil? Although it's the same color as his eye thing, do you think if, like... Could we cool this off? Could we just wait around for a while? And then, like, get the oil out? Or, like, put the oil back in the cauldron? But now it's in the shape of, like, the eyeball? No. Give him a congealed oil eye? 'Cause that's very similar in color, right? It's a little brighter, but very peculiar. Let's try to use the rope on the tibia. Or possibly the half statue, because it has a hook on it. It did not work. It really does just work on the planks. What in the heck? Oh, this is getting a little, taking forever. These planks are extended, but they still don't reach the other side. Niftiness, thank you so much for the follow. Niftiness, thank you so much. Welcome in from Tari Beer Pong's raid. Melt something into the ring to create something that's sticking to the eye, but that doesn't make much sense. I mean, it did have a pattern on it, that ring. It is a magic. I could use the bowl of oil on the ring. Or possibly the cauldron. The oil is the only meltable I have, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? I can't do it. My cauldron's full. Hold on. Does it just say that no matter what I use it on? No. Oh my gosh. I got so excited I disappeared. Now, you guys weren't here for it, but if you touch the cauldron with a ring, it becomes a copper ball. So we figured it out, so we're good now, which, by the way, the copper ball is almost certainly what goes into the eyeball of this silly person. How have I not tried that? Alright, we got whatever that is, a moonstone. And a lever. This lever is stuck and it's rusty. If only there was some oil. Wait, what? Oh no. Can't use the bowl of oil on the lever? Seriously? Maybe it has to be like... Do you think it has to be straight from the heat source? You did kind of figure it out, Maxilla. I thought I had already tried that, because that seemed like a thing to do. I put the oil back in the cauldron. Now let's heat the oil back up. And let's go in there. And let's... Not the cauldron, let's use the oil on the lever. No good, really. I could use the tibia as like a breaker bar, you know, because it's hollow. Jam it on the lever. Half statue, I don't know why that would do anything, but let's just go crazy. We'll just use everything on this. I really can't use the oil on that. Very strange. Let's try the moonstone on all our items. Bad idea, bad idea. Another wasted effort. Nothing to be done. Unlucky. Okay, that oil is clearly pourable. Oh my gosh, I found the right spot. It is a pixel hunt. It was opening. Not lever. Opening. Curses, I can't get the oil into the mechanism. It's running out of the sides. We're not quite there yet, then. So let me look at this. Alright, so let's try this, perhaps. A funnel? Maybe so. Good job, Maxilla. It looks like I'm going to have to get across this. Yeah, it's done. Oh, I probably still need the bound planks. Yeah. Oh, God. That's what they meant by bound planks? That is not what I meant. This temporary bridge will help me to get to the other side. That's if it doesn't break. Oh, that's right. We've got the goofballs with us, too. Oh, boy, what a scene. Yeah, more of a ladder from my thoughts as well. We made it to the other side. The other side. How about just other side? I confirm the name of the file is the other side. Torch holder. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. I wonder what goes into these two slots. I don't know if this is language, but perhaps my friend could help me. Excellent. Show me what your problem is, and if I can, I'll help you. The text says, arms will be visible day and night, and at that time the crown will give the elixir. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Nothing to teach you on this subject. All right, enough of you. Ah. Yay, it's the symbol. I can't read the runes because there's limestone covering them. I want to use my ring on this stuff. What if I do moonstone, then the sunstone? The niche. The oozing liquid has caused stalactites to form on the seal. Alright, so clearly I need something else to do. Oh, let's look at this hole. Let me close that for a minute. Spear. Oh, I've got the spear. Use the spear on the hole. Ah, there's a snake in the eye. Curtain. Let's use the spear on the curtain. A few more inches. What's this? Tibia. Can we stick this on the spear? I can't leave the spear with a tibia stuck on the end. At last, I can unhook that rag. Okay, I'm gonna pick a few blackberries from this bush. Excellent. Look, we left the tibia on it. Now this guy has a spear. All right. Well, now that we have some blackberries, we know that we need to call our buddy, the vampire. Wow, strawberry fields. What can I see? What can I feel? Ready at last for a proper meal. Is very These blackberries aren't very good. Not good enough for me to use my magic. Oh, beans. But I'm going to help you anyway. Where do you want me to act? Oh, the lock. I can't move the hole. I understand. You want me to go to the other side. Okay, I'll go. Maybe I'll find something. Oh. I was more thinking like open the door, but... I dropped a key. Brilliant. Let's go check out what's going on in here. Darn it, this sword is stuck in the base. Could it be Excalibur? I'm not the chosen one. I could never make use of it. Okay. Wait, what? Poor boy, so weak at his age. Perhaps even a bit weak in the mind. Ha ha ha. Look on the back of your famous legendary sword and you'll find your power. Oh. It's just hooked in. There we go. I've got the sword now. Perfect. With a lever like that, I'm sure the statue will move. Watch out for your feet. That's not really what I was... Jeez, that came quick. Oh, God. Oh! No, this is good. It's acid. I mean, it's a little macabre, but... These acid fumes are creating terrifying hallucinations. I've got all the acid. Mechanism. Oh, for goodness sakes. Use the acid on the Borgle. Can I just ask Petrov what this Borgle is? Show me what your problem is. Petroy, what is a Borgle? Nothing to teach you on the subject. What good are you, Petroy? We got our little icons. So let's put the moonstone and... Oh. Sunstone? Oh. Oh. Okay. Use elixir on... Oh, that was the code! They told me the sun and the moon or something in the order to do them in, right? Whatever. I guess we've solved that. I guess. Let's go read the tomb again. Petrov. Arms will be visible day and night at the time the crown will give the elixir. Okay, so yeah, it's just like literally pull out all the stops there. No, there's nothing else I want to know. Alright, anyway, let's use the acid. And get rid of all these things. And then the text says the eclipse of the sun and the effigy will open the passage to the daring. Yes, okay. So it's the eclipse of the sun. So we're going to want the sun first. Then the moon. And then the effigy. Half statue? I don't know that we have an effigy. Courage, Ween. I'm the Borgle. Opale sent me. You're on the right road. I've got the power to show you the future. Look, here's the entrance to the temple. A trapped wasp flies over a vampire. The dragon is dead. What in the hell? Did that help us? Does everyone feel helped? The effigy. Let's ask Petroy. If you mix this elixir with a potion, it will reverse its effects. Is there anything else you want to know? That's a pretty cool potion. It reverses whatever potion you mix it with. So like a potion of death becomes a potion of life. I don't have any potions, so yeah. What about these buttons? So that's the crown. Ah! I just tried every single possibility. All right. So that was just the sun in, which I guess is like an eclipse of the sun. I don't know. That's probably what this was talking about, but also the order these go in. I don't know. Not the half statue, the effigy. We're really great magicians. Oh boy. Wise men, we're heroes. Please don't dance. 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 Oh, frickin'. Whether it's windy or mild, we're twins. Who is Zuki? Who is Orby? We are pleased with this question. Oh gosh, here's our grandfather. Valiant Ween, you've obtained your first grain of sand. Again, our goal is to get 3 grains of sand. Oh, and put them into a sand timer. Oh, here's some rocks. It's not working. I'm getting frustrated. I guess I can't grab the quartz. It's a chest. This chest seems to be empty. Some leaves. Unlucky. Can't grab the leaves. Nothing to be done. That's really nothing. It looks awfully like something. Miserable Ween, I'm Crawled Messenger. Do you really think you can beat me? I mean, honestly, you don't look that. What's Crawl doing here? Use feather on monster. No. I use the feather. The feather is magic. It's made all these objects visible. Why? Beans to you. Venom and parchment. If venom or pollen falls on the quartz crystal, it will give birth to a snake or a flower. Mixed together, their power can make certain life forms grow. Yeah, the way too detailed graphics. Let's go ahead and save. Creepy guy. I confirm. I feel like a lot of saves are going to be held up. Okay, so we need to have the pollen fall on the quartz. Okay. And then the venom fall on the quartz. And then do we have, like, the pollen fall on the snake? What a strange smell. It's intoxicating me. I feel rejuvenated. Disgusting creature. I dare not get too close. It's poisonous. I'm confused. If venom or pollen falls on the quartz crystal, it will give birth to a snake or a flower. Yep. Mixed together, their power can make certain life forms grow. I see. Maybe. Or can I... Okay, here we go. Here we go. So now we have a potion. And now we use the elixir on the potion. And this potion should make him shrink. Help! This potion is suffocating me! Ah, I can feel myself shrinking! Another wasted effort. Okay. I'm not sure about those fellas. I'm melting. Bridge. Uh-oh, here we go. Erm's here to tell us we're terrible. By my teeth, there's no point in loading yourself down with those fish-shaped statue. You won't be needing it anymore. I never did. I'll take it when and as I feel. I'll take it when and as I feel, and I'll swap it for you with for a meal. I don't... Whatever. So he's gonna take it, and later I need to get it back from him? Oh, strawberries. Yippee! Enormous strawberries! I'm drooling. They're driving me mad. I'll go crazy if I don't eat them. Slurp. Sorry about that. I just can't control myself. You're not too angry with me, are you? Did I ever play Skyrim? I did, but not on stream. Pile of gold. By the way, he appears to create gold from strawberries, if we hadn't noticed. Here's a pro tip. Let's put the venom... he's not letting me do it. I was going to make the... Oh, there's a rock. There's a stone. I don't understand this language. Maybe our boy Petroy does. Beneath the dagger, the cauldron, the bow, the roast, and then the game. What in the hell? So we got dagger, cauldron, bow, roast, game. All right. Let's see if that... Did I beat it? Yes, but it's been a very long time. And, yeah, the Magic School storyline's probably my favorite part as well. Although I do like the, assassin stuff, too. Beneath the dagger, the cauldron. Okay. Is there anything else you want to know? I mean, honestly, what the hell you're talking about, but we'll just start with this. Use sword on the stone. No. Gold? No. It doesn't even acknowledge that this person exists, which is disturbing. Use the sword on the hole. Let's check out this hole. What? Ha ha! Carnivorous canines, an orivore, a short-sighted, fearful animal. So short-sighted that he can't even see the gold he's so crazy about. And he's so scared, he's difficult to catch. What if I, like, cauldron right here? Yeah. And then... tablet? No. Oh, rock, of course. Oh, too heavy to move barehanded, use the sword. There we go. Ah! Starvation, a stomach like an empty pit. You wouldn't have a little gold bar I could nibble, would you? Delicious. A bit heavy in the stomach, but delicious. Oh, you're right. The thingamajig. How do I always forget to have my game open? Incoming. Why is it not there? There it is. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't even know how to do my own stream. So what did this say again? The dagger, the cauldron, the bow, the roast, the game. Alright, close. There we go. Let's just go. I'm Opals, Princess of the Volcano Island. I have very little time to talk to you. If that's all she says, it's my favorite game ever made. Oh, Crawl is on the island and is holding me prisoner. He wants to marry me. He's sure to become the master of the kingdom of the blue rocks because he has green rock. Oh no, here he goes again. There's Crawl doing something. That's funny. Yeah, this bat is definitely a friend. You should really have learned to swim by your age. You discover a whole strange underwater world. Picture of Petroy? Yeah, Petroy's pretty good. Oh wait, this is actually where I am. Excellent. Goodness, this creature doesn't seem to be afraid of fire. That seems unlikely. What if I pollen... No. Oh, I can't. Yeah, because there's a snake. What if I do the pollen? No change. The venom. Right. What a captivating perfume. I feel young again. That's enough of that. It's time for action. There are too many of them. I can't chase them all away. Well, there's this flower. It's the tiara, one of the sacred jewels. Let's put that on. No, won't let me. A wasp trap. The snare is too high. I can't catch it. Oh, here we go. Idea. Nope. I was gonna say we can make this flower grow. We put the pollen on the wasps. Put the venom on the wasps. So the snare is too high. I can't catch it. The only thing I can think is maybe, what if this is a snake again? There's no point in seeing that horrible creature again. Perhaps I'll meet some friendlier snakes along the way. Okay. Are the wasps not wanting the flower? A wasp trap. And I can't leave the screen, so this is all I've got. I don't get it. I guess I can just try to use everything on it. Maybe put the tiara on now. Now that I'm at this point, does it let me? No. It won't let me make the growth potion. Well, let's just keep going. Pollen there. No. Venom here. It doesn't make sense. I'm just doing everything. Grain of sand here. It's like the most valuable thing in the game. Ring. Loot. I think I might call the bat, because I don't know what else to think about anything. Buy my tangled burr. There's still nothing to eat. Yeah, sorry. Uninterested. What's this little dot? What about, what's his name? Petroy. Anything about traps? No. I don't think I can ask him about the wasps. And you don't want anything to do with that. He's covering it. get it. I could make a ball, I guess, but what would I need a ball for? Maybe, oh, hold on. Maybe is the tiara like the ring? It is! It makes a stick. Jewelry turns the copper thing into different stuff. I'm learning. Use the wasp traps on the wasp. I guess I have these now. Whoa, it's a dragon. You now have to face up the dragon with the 100 images. You have 3 magic parchments at hand to beat him. Thanks to these, you will be able to change yourself. Each time you change, they will offer you a different choice. Your adversary possesses the ultimate weapon, the image of a dragon, but will only use this as a last resort. Otherwise, he only needs to be slightly stronger than his adversary to stop him from getting past. I see, I've heard of this trap before. One last thing, the image that you will take on is only temporary. Good luck. I've heard of this in like a movie or a book or something where like one person can change into anything and so you trick them by like somehow, which or other. I think you eat him as a frog or something, I forget. Dragon. Alright. Okay, I feel like the lion definitely wouldn't win this, so fair enough. I'm a wolf, I guess? A buffalo, it still seems right. A beagle, but quite a large one, and I guess he's like a wolf now. Oh, the same one. Okay, so now I'm a cat, and he's a beagle. Now I'm a bird, and he's a cat. Now I'm a hornet, and he's a... And now I'm an inchworm, and he's a hornet. And now it's going back through the situation. Let's try this one. Okay, well, that's not very interesting. Oh! Now I'm a person. So should I throw this wasp thing at him? This summer, Rootier is the Wasp Master. I'm trying to think of what implications any of this have are. That's a new one. Okay, so here we go. Let's go down all the way to this and then use like the parchment as a bird. Okay, that goes back to wolf. So like, what about the middle when I'm a bird? I just kind of reverse this one too. What about the top one when I'm a hornet? A beagle, okay. What about the top one or the middle one when I'm a hornet? A kitty cat. What about the top one when I'm an inchworm? Water buffalo. No kidding. I thought these were going to be one-time use. Oh! Oh! Oh, what about this? Dagger, cauldron, bow, roast, game. These are those letters. There is a dog. Go back to the dog. Is there? And then there's a dog and a cat. Is there a bee? A bird? R. What's R? Are any of these animals R? Or buffalo. Maybe I should check what he's called. The riddle in the beginning. Was there a riddle in the beginning? So that is a wolf. That's a lion. I've never been an elephant. A poem? Yeah, it said the dagger, cauldron, bow, roast, game. And it was like the dagger, no, the cauldron below the dagger, and then the bow of the roast in the game or something. I mean, the filler words didn't seem important to me at the time, but I'm worried that maybe they were. Well, see, I thought maybe, but the bird... Yeah, I don't know, but I don't even know... What's the dagger? The wasp? So that's where... And then what's a cauldron, for goodness sakes? Not a beagle. So if a wasp is the first one, then our only two options are an inchworm, a beagle, or a cat. None of those make a ton of sense to me. But if it's D, just as in dog, then our options are lion, or cat, or buffalo. But no, I don't think buffalo. Maybe R is raven and B is buffalo. So that means dog to cat. Nope. So dog to cat to buffalo to R. That's not doing it. So what does this take to? Wolf is not R. Oops. So we're at buffalo, and our other options are dog again, a wolf, or Ween. So that would be DCBR. That's true. You can just spawn on the right side. I don't get it. So the top one, though, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This one, like, goes through the top two. It's lion, buffalo, man. This one goes straight to buffalo, and then goes to dog, and then back to lion. This one goes to dog. Even from, like, I think even from man, it goes straight to dog. No, it goes to wolf first, then dog. Let me see what it actually calls it. It does call it a dog. It does call it a cat. It does call it a bird. That's a wasp. And that's a cat. Okay, so here's the thing. I could go dog. No, I can't. Beans. Alright, well, let's just get to dog, and then we can look at this again. Dog, cat, bird. Now, do any of these go to an R? No. No. I just must have to use an item. Just hit him with a pipe. What if I do the potion? Oh, I need the cauldron. Hold on. Ring to the... No, the pipe to the ring. Here we go. Oh, so pipe to tiara. Copper ball to the ring. And then pollen to the cauldron. No, it says no. Let's talk to Petrov and see what he says about, or Petroi, sorry. See if he says anything about these. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's cherries? I've been messing with these stupid fruits. Let's call our little friend here. Yum, yum! Are my pearly teeth going to bite into my favorite fruit? No, but it's a pretty good fruit. Like, cherries are definitely like number 2 in the fruit world below strawberries, right? Wow, not bad. I'll help you as soon as possible, but for the moment, I can't see what to do. Okay. I'll just call him as every single animal. Not really. Can't help you right now. What the heck? That's quite the look. I'm kind of going to jump ahead because I feel like since we have a bunch of wasps, perhaps wasp is the right way to go. Because is a wasp really much worse than a bird? Especially a giant one. Let's try the flute now. Not really. Damn. All right, just every animal we're going to call him. I know I should probably be able to just solve this in some way, but okay, we already did lion, so now we're gonna do buffalo. Nope. He's a bat. There we go, wolf. This is the new one. Now I'm starting to think maybe when the dragon is a wasp, I can get the bat to trap him. So that's probably what we'll end up doing, but I'm still going to just use it every time to see if any of these happen to be it. No, I'm not. I'm going straight to that idea. I'm going to become an inchworm, and then maybe the bat can sort out the wasp because we have a wasp trap. Oh. Oh. So maybe now I call. Okay. Well, that was easy. Why didn't I try that before? I trapped the wasp. Now I can help you. What do you want me to use my powers on? I guess the trap. I understand. I will lure the beast away from here. Whether it's windy or mild, we're twins. Who is Uki? Who is Orbi? We are pleased with this question. You're very clever, Ween. You now have your second grain of sand. Bing! Ooh. That's this guy again. Let's just save here for a second. Dragon dead. I confirm, dragon dead. Alright. I gotta go grab a quick drink because I'm all out. Drank it all before I started, actually, so I've never had any drink, but I'm gonna go grab some. That wakes everybody up. Thank you so much for the 19 months. I was looking at the wrong side. Maxilla sub with Prime. I very, very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go AFK for a few seconds to grab a drink, and I will be right back. The solution was turn him into a wasp, put the wasp trap on him, and then have the bat carry the wasp trap away. I'm going to be honest, a lot of these puzzles aren't super satisfying because they involve the bat Deus Ex Machina. Pretty much everything. So, be right back. Enjoy some Codename Iceman tunes. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. All right, let's talk to the Borgol again. Yeah, Bruce Wayne approved, yes. Bat solutions every time. Let's look at this engraving first. I don't understand this language. Yay, a reason to talk to Petroy. Petroy. It's not a language I understand, but I think I've seen it before. I see. Is there anything else you want to know? No. I'm going to talk to the Borgol. Ooh. Opal, my mistress, sent me here. Her Borgol sent me her Borgol to help you because the great eclipse is approaching. Look, here's the guardian of the Rivas upon whom Crawl cast a spell. The essence of certain flowers will give her back her real shape. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and use our tablet on this. I see. Maybe now Petrov can read it. Show me what your problem is, and I can help you. I can't translate this text. Is there anything else you want to know? I can't translate this text. I can't translate this text. Got nothing to teach you on this subject. All right. Maybe I should use the TR on it. Bad idea. Mechanism. Ooh, we know this one. So, the cauldron below the dagger. The bow. What the hell is that? I guess the roast? No, none of that was right. And that's the game, I suppose. Let's try the dagger one first. Maybe that's all we know. So it says cauldron, bow, roast, game. Okay, let's try it again now that we've tried the thing. Cauldron, bow, roast, game. No. Game, roast, bow, cauldron. I guess just try it at each one. What is this thing? Sheeps. Okay. I don't understand this language, but maybe Petrov does now. Petroy, sorry. I think it's a V. I've never heard the name Petroy, but Petrov, I know. Is it Petrov? This text says the sun, the moon, and the water will show you the way to your loss. Sun, moon, water. Okay. Oh, that's something. Dagger, cauldron, bow, roast, game. I should probably look at it with Petrov when it's done once, just to make sure it's not something else. The sun, the moon, and the water will show the way. Oh. What was... Does he just say that forever now, even if it's like not done? We do not question Petroy. Yeah, I can't translate this text. Okay, so you only have to shoot it once, and he kind of just gets it sorted out. Hunt an animal, cook it, and then you'll have a roast. Does he say that for all of them? No, I reckon there's not, Mr. Petroy. So does that work on all of them? So what the heck was that other stupid thing? All right, let's save here. Doors. Let's do the sun, because he mentioned the sun, the moon, and the water. At the end of a long journey in a dark and gloomy corridor. Life is a never-ending series of beginnings. Let's see if it's different this time. Just check. The sun, the moon, and the water will show you the way to your loss. Oh, I might not want to go to my loss. Maybe I chose the only wrong answer. And let me make sure there's nothing I can click here. Let's try this one, I guess. Ah. How do I close this again? Right, there it is. All right, and up to the right arrow is 8 pips. I'm usually good at puzzles, but this one's a little vague. Let me think about it for a moment. Oh, well, now I have a vial. Okay. Unrelated to the puzzle. What if I just do 1, 2, 3, 4? No. I could just do like 3, 3, 2. This also equals 8. I could do 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. No. I suppose it could be 4, 2, 1, 1. It could also be 2, 4, 1, 1. No. It can't really be 3, 2, 3, although I guess it could be, but I feel like they'd have drawn it differently. Let's ask Petrov. Petroy. Add these figures by running. Add these figures by running order in order to get 8. I see. That's one thing I didn't try. So it'd be just be 1, 2, 2, 8, right? 3, right? I could do 1, 3, 4. That's it. I mean, what? I see. Go in order. That's the up arrow. In ascending order, make 8. Well, I mean, there's about 100 ways to do it, including just hitting 1 8 times. Fair enough. It did only want 1 push each. That was the sort of trick. So no way I'd have guessed that. Oh, let's get the fig leaf. No. All right. Let's ask Petroy about the vial. Maybe he knows what it does. Nothing to teach us on the subject. No, Petroy, we know nothing. Coin. Take the coin. Another hearth. This kind of looks creepy. A fountain. Ah! Ah! Wait, it wants to, hold on, it wants to start here, go a little low, go high. So it's going to be 12, 4, 6, 3. So that was like the graph of the numbers to push. That's actually pretty cool. I've never seen a puzzle done exactly like that. So I'm going to use that magnifying glass on the hearth eventually. It's going to want me to bash a hole in something. There, that's it. Filled water. Oh wait, there's a way to click water. Maybe the cauldron with water? No. A wood stack on the hearth. Magnifying glass on the hearth. I need some light to come through. There we go. Lack something. I need some leaves. There we go. No, I definitely want those leaves. Hold on. Really? Oh, here. What's over here? Petroy is all knowing. Oh, the lichen. I didn't know I had lichen. But I had... Okay, anyway, here we go. Do I need the leaves as well? Maybe the rag. The wet rag. Haha! Oh, quartz! Pollen. I really like the smell of these flowers, but hell's bells, it's not a potion. True. Okay, I need to light this on fire. Gargoyle. There we go. I could put this here, but I don't know that I want to, do I? I can change an object to look like me. Find it. Oh, it's a friendly snake. An object to look like me. What object would I want to look like you? Leaves? Hammer? My cauldron? Okay, I can use an object, or can make an object to look like me. Oh, that goes on the hearth. Is that what was missing? Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's put the ring. Not the ring, let's put the flower in the hearth. And then use the vial to catch. What else should I do? Coin. Maybe the coin to look like the snake? Loot. I don't know why that would be a thing. Ring. Wet rag. No, tiara. Vial. Ah, Ween! The spell which was cast on me has made me old and feeble. My spirit is weakened and my memory is going. I can't open the doors of the sanctuary for you. I'm sorry. Your only chance is to make a vial of quartz flower essence, which will make me young again. Yes, yes. This I found out. I don't know what the Enclave is on about, but maybe I need the pipe or the ball. Let's try everything. Okay, let's do the tiara on the copper ball to make pipe. Maybe the pipe is what that's it. The pipe. I'm going to change your pipe to look like a snake, but the spell will only work for a certain time. Use coil and gargoyles. Understood. And then put the vial here. There we go. Cool it down. We're distilling! I think. It's not really working, though. Leave it is where it is for a moment. No. So it's not actually working yet. What else do we need to do? I feel like... the leaves, here we go. I don't understand the leaf part, but there it is. And now it's dripping flower essence into our vial. Why the leaves? Just to contain it? Just like a funnel? It seems like a solution looking for a problem, but... look at these graphics, they're so good. This game is so good. It's pretty, like, straightforward in some ways. But... use potion on Guardian. This brew is rejuvenating me. Look at my real appearance. Just, like, slightly. It's like Doc Brown pulls his makeup off and it sort of looks the same. Oh, okay. No, that's totally different. This brew is rejuvenating. Look at my real appearance. Thank you, Ween. Access to the sanctuary is yours if you touch the statue with the copper ball. Okay. I'll leave you to work. Oh, that statue. I was like... oh, right. It has to be the actual... copper ball. So we use the tiara to get the pipe back. And yeah. Let's take that with us. It won't let us. Everything's well done. Bravo, Ween! Now you've got all 3 grains of sand, so go put them in the Rebus. And in this way, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Thank you, Retro Demiurgy, for the applause. Am I gonna... ding! I got that grain of sand. watched Akram's grandson from his perch on one of the statues in the sanctuary. Thanks to his bravery, Ween is the last going to open the tabernacle where the Rebus is housed. All Ween has to do is wait 2 long days to place the grains of sand in something or other. Okay. Let's save. Revis. And if that's at. And Revis and BH. Scales. It's not working. I'm getting frustrated. Necklace. Well, looks like the third sacred jewel. Okay, well, let's find out what that gives us. Copper ball turns into a sword. Chalice. Can I just take the glove? Okay. Oh, I took the glove. Oh god, there's said to be something at the bottom, but how can I protect myself against these trapdoor spiders? Okay, well, suppose you could use the old glove. I'll slip on the glove, and that way I'll be safe. Now let's see what's inside. Okay, you slipped on the... Oh, it's a heart. I'll put the heart in there. You will find an object in the maze which will help you get out and put you on the road to the volcano. Okay, I don't want to see these anymore. Oh, the Revis has disappeared. This must be Crawl's work. All those monsters I had to face. It's like 2 monsters. Didn't we face like 2 monsters? And the Guardian's charm. Oh yeah, that one too. Everything is beginning to make sense. Crawl has stolen the Revis. Last time I sent a message, I wasn't able to tell you. Crawl has stolen the Revis. Oh, brilliant. He's on the volcano island in his kingdom. Crawl wants me to marry him. Yep, I remember that part. He wants to share the kingdom of the Blue Rocks with him. Me to share. But I don't want that. Hurry up, Ween, and come to my rescue. Get the Revis back in order to save both me and your kingdom from that threat which hangs over it. I know that in the sanctuary there is a secret passage which leads to the temple gardens. From there you can get to Volcano Island. Why did that do that? Oh, and then I push his nose. Ah! I don't like the way he looked at us. Alright. Do I use my sword here? Well, I thought it was the end right here, but now I see it's... the door is protected by a magic ray. I can't get by. Hammer. What does it all mean, you suppose? The end. Way up there. So there's 2 lasers. What happens if I click the opening? What if I sword the opening? Coin the opening. Flute! Let's see what the bat says. Twisted claws to the devil with boars. Okay. Well, he didn't seem very helpful. Let's see what Patroy says. Show me what your problem is. I'll help you if I can. No, I need to... Oh, for goodness sakes, Patroy. We don't have the thing anymore, so let's not mess with that. Oh, tapestry. Ha 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 ha! I've got mirrors. I'll put them in the opening, and then there you go. Right. Can I use the sword on the lock? Or the hammer? I use the hammer on the door. Alright, let's look around some more. Base. Ha 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 ha! I found the key. Alright. Little escape room action. I'm gonna save here. 2 doors. I confirm. Uh-oh. The monster has petrified him. You can't abandon him, Ween. You've got to bring him back to life. There is a way. Kor's spirit, whose effigy is blocking the way, demands offerings in return for his life. He demands the power of thunder, the star of light, and the wealth of the tide. Okay. Okay, well, let's... Can I go back, or do both doors... I'm gonna look... Wait, here, in the pedestal. Can I just load real quick? I'm just curious. If this actually does something different, we'll go the other way, but... Oh, it really freaking does. And there's no way back. Well, we're gonna go back to the other way, because that's what we did. But we'll have to think about this if we don't actually come back here. That's very strange. The monster has petrified him. You can't abandon him, Wing. I've already read that. We just read this. Alright, so he demands offerings. I'm gonna write them down this time. Thunder. Lightning. Yeah, star of lightning. And the wealth of the tide. Very, very frightening. Okay. Fortunately, the hoop was easy to lift off. Sure will be useful to us. I got a hoop off a barrel? It's really heavy, whatever is at the end of this chain. I'll need a handle to work it properly. That's a classic puzzle, isn't it? The old need a handle. There's a net. With no stick. Well, there's a couple ideas. I could use the sword, maybe. But I also could use the pipe. So I turn this back into the orb and then into the stick. Maybe this counts as a handle. It does not. That's okay. Let's look around. There's nothing left to eat. He's left the beast. I don't understand. Well, I have a grill anyway. Oh boy, something's going on. Sort of slug woman. Welcome, Ween. I am the fairy of the river. Please know that in my kingdom there lives a fabulous crab with sharp pincers, and that great riches can be found in the waters. Okay. Welcome, please know. Okay, so I'm trying to go in the river. Slug woman? Yeah, I didn't know it was a fairy till... Oh, the net. I shall use the net. Let's use the pipe on the net. No, that didn't work. Let's just use the net in the water. I caught a fish. Look at those pincers. Luckily, I know what to do to avoid getting pinched. I've got a crab, didn't I? Welcome, Ween. I am the fairy that... Okay, she doesn't change. There's a fabulous crab with certain the great witches can be found in the water. Should I use the net on the... No, it took the net. Well, I've got a crab, eh? There's nothing else but the trap in the river, and I've already got the crab. Should I give him the fish? I mean the crab? Let me try this one. This one kind of makes sense now that I'm looking at it. Let's turn this back. What if I just go straight necklace? No, it doesn't work. So, oh, I do. It's because I reset it because I had to add. It's because I added what's it called, which reset everything. There. Oh. I need to change that. I see what you mean. I probably did have it hit its limit already, right? So that was from when we were playing the games and I let on the NES and I let people swap them at random. And so it was like maybe we hadn't read it. Yeah. But you're right. I don't do that anymore because it was horrifying. Yeah, I should change it back to what it used to say, which is it just doesn't acknowledge that at all because it just has a limit. So it just says read the manual and then it is there or not. What was I doing? Oh yeah, necklace to the copper ball. And then maybe this guy wants to hold a sword. Sort of makes sense. Yeah. Oh, and he gets struck by lightning. Oh, there, I've got myself some lightning. What was the other thing? The star of light. The moon, right? Please tell me the lightning works as a crank as well. Oh, F. Boo! Boo! The lightning's in the shape of a crank, so it works. This game's incredible. I won't be able to open that until I've cut this chain. Okay. The blade of my sword is going to give way. The chain is too strong. Oh, the crab. Pence. Good crab. Thank you, my crab friend. Have a good trip to the bottom of the well. Wait, I can't open it? What can I open it? That's interesting. Can I use my sword on it? I can. Boo boo, this game is incredible. I know. Hey look, it's a key. My life. Okay. There, it goes on the pedestal. The hoop. Not the hoop. The grill. No. The, where's the lightning? There it is. Okay. And then what was the last thing you wanted? She said there's riches at the bottom of the sea. Maybe I can use something to search the bottom of the sea. Hoop. What about the hoop? No good. Offer. Alright, we're gonna listen to the slug lady again. And that great riches can be found in the waters. Oh, where's that grill thing? Let's use the grill on the hoop. I've invented the sieve. I've caught gold nuggets just in time. The current carried off the sieve. Oh my goodness. This game is incredible. But it's pretty straightforward. Yay, I guess. Erg is alive again. Okay, let's go. I'm waiting for you. Is that accurate? What do we call that accurate? That you're waiting for me? He was enormous, with huge claws. He was drooling. His eyes were terrifying. And he stole your haversack. Oh, great. We wanted to follow him, but the top of our tree, we saw him go down on a beach. With one blow of his dreadful paws, he started off a landslide. The staircase is covered in rocks. Oh no. Okay. Got a bowl? No. Got some little mushrooms? No. Got some resin? No. Okay, we're gonna use the bowl and the resin. There we go. And we put the resin on the flour. To what end, I don't know. I want mushrooms. I'm just clicking. Why do we have this resin on the flour? I guess maybe to catch something. I'm famished. Delicious. They're wonderful. I could eat tons. Oh, is this rock gonna fall because this guy eats the mushrooms? I have to say they're better when they're giant. It seems that all you have to do is water them with spring water for them to grow so much. Is that just for a clue? Useless, in spite of almost overpowering desire these mushrooms produce in me. I'll never get out while these starving birds are hovering around. I see. So we have a stick at the birds. Oh wait, here comes something. Bzzzt! Hell! I've been caught in a trap! Bzzzt! A sting here and a sting there. Crawl will be proud of me. Okay. Nope. Oh, there's a bird. And I hit the bird with a stick. Wait, what? Piece of wood on... No. Use the baton on the bird. Missed him. Okay, use the stick on the bird. Alright. Use the horn on the bird. No. Use the horn on the wood. Stick. What's happening over here? I like this place. Horn and wood. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, bother. Empty inventory. Great. Well, what do I do? There's nothing else to use anyway. What a strange game. Volcano Island, at last. This game is a peculiar one. So we've tried pretty much everything, and we don't have an inventory any longer. I wonder if there's just something I haven't... And he says he won't go even when he's... Yeah, because the birds... distracted, but not like gone. Let's pixel hunt a little here. Huh. You don't think I'm like just missing at some point? No, I think it's got something else I need to do. And I have no inventory, yeah. Use the baton on the volcano. All right, I guess we're gonna ask for Troy something. Show me your problem and I'll see if I can help you. I've got nothing to teach her on the subject. What's with the horn and wood? That's a weird one, isn't it? Like, what's the idea? This is the first time where I've been stuck and I've actually been a little concerned because we lost our pack. So this screen, you want these character mini FMZs extracted? Yeah, same. This screen can't possibly have something I'm missing. And so I'm stuck. And it's not like I didn't bring something to the screen I needed because I lost all my items when I got here. What could it be? So there's a stick called a baton sometimes. And I can't use the stick on anything to affect. I can't use the mushrooms. I cannot use the horn and wood, which now says I like this place, which I'm not sure what that means. Maybe I need to tie those together, but I can't find any vines. Ah, it's right there. Tropical creeper. There we go. Oh. Do I hit the pot? Well, beans. So it's a pickaxe. Oh, what the hell do I want a pickaxe for? There's not really a lot of things to click on. Beautiful screen this, yeah. Can't argue with that. Interesting. I wish all the games were this insane. Sierra games are insane in their own way, like the pure Sierra ones, but this is great. Like, I've loved this. This is my favorite. Not my favorite game so far, but just like I really like this, the whole thing that's happening in this game. I think I also kind of like that. At least most of us, I think, probably have never seen this. Maybe not most of us, but several of us at least. I certainly have not. Do I use something on the pick? Would that make sense? Doesn't really to me, but those are... bird, pot, stick, volcano, mushrooms. And there's eye. Oh, very strange. Yeah. Okay. I was like, maybe he changed his mind there. Let's see if Petroy has anything to say about the pickaxe. I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. No. I want to know so much else, but to be honest with you, I don't think you're going to be too helpful here. There must be some pixel on like a rock somewhere. Oh, that's those mushrooms, isn't it? Yeah, it is. They extend all the way to here. That was very exciting. Oops, let it go. There's something. Oh, is it the stick? Yeah, the stick sticks out pretty far too. Doesn't seem like it should be there. Eye and the pot, those are definitely known things. Listen to me. As soon as I get near him, he takes off. What? Sorry. Water on the mushrooms. No, he still is not interested. Okay. Oh, stone. Bonk. Okay, I got the bird. Apparently I had to dig a spring over here. But I don't know if... I don't know. Whatever. I noticed that with the bolt too. Stuff really low sometimes didn't flash like you'd expect. Worm, eat these mushrooms. Here's something to satisfy my hunger. To work! The way he eats that reminds me of the soccer ball from Weird Dreams. I wish I could take these things with me. And the exit. Okay. There's a net. There's a wicker trap. Perhaps if I fill these lobster pots, I could use them for something else. I can weave a magic sail for your boat, but in return, give me some fish eggs. Okay. To your goodness, my lord. Give me some gold in exchange. I'll give you a haversack, which was abandoned on the roadside. It's him! It's him! Stop thief! Stop thief! It's him! But how thin he's grown. I see. They were robbed by like a half an owl. So this is the enormous monster who robbed you? They're very small, I'm getting. So why would I let them carry my haversack? Strawberries! Excellent. An oar, a flute. Oh, my things are just scattered about. Some of them. Strawberries. That's right. Arch. Well, well, here's something to make a float with, but I need the tools to detach them. Coconut tree. Ah. There you are. The whole business is sewn up. I've got some excellent stabilizers. I didn't know that was it. So, okay, these are going to be... I see. We'll just hold on to those. Oh, great. A boat that will take me to Volcano Island. What a shame. There's no mast, no floats, and no rudder. I don't know if it needs floats, what with being a boat, but I'm not a sailor. The sea is full of fish. Yeah. Use the net. I got a fish. Now, I need fish eggs. I guess I should use the flute. Give him a strawberry. Fiddle-dee-dum, fiddle-dee-dee. Where can the strawberries be? And if I give him a strawberry, he makes gold. Usually way too much of it. I'm trying to think about it. Thank you, noble one. Here's your reward. He turned into my haversack. I've got my things back. Hammer. Boat ribs on boat. Lobster pot on boat. Now it's got some sailing things, I guess. Floats. An oar. Okay, you don't need that right now, but... How does one extract fish eggs? I've got an idea, but it's disturbing. Everyone look away. If I can get everyone to look away for a few moments, I need to try something real quick. Alright. I'm going to trust that everyone's looking away. So make a metal tube. Use the pipe on the fish. No, that didn't work. Okay, we're all done. So no one saw that insane attempt at solving the puzzle. I mean, I guess I could go really dark and kill the fish for its eggs with the sword. Oh, beans. Oh, God, no. Oh, that's worse than what I thought. Everyone enjoy the fish egg scene. I've gutted him like something you gut. Thank you, stranger. Here is a magic... He just ate all those fish eggs. Like a fish. That's right, Anitsu. I gutted it like a fish. Thank you, stranger. Here's a magic sail, which will carry your ship across the Sea of Serenity. Oh, boy. Never get a spider to do a job of a person who makes sails. This sail's full of holes. Thanks for the fresh sail. Need a sail on. I need a mast, don't I? I can't uproot you like that. Alright, sword the bamboo. I don't know. That sail had a lot of holes in it. Apparently a sailmaker makes a sail. Well, that makes sense, honestly. Nothing to do. Oh, you need an oar, I bet. Wait, really? Oh, you put the oar in the notch. I see. My boat is ready at last. Off to Volcano Island. Speaking of off, Ween was going peacefully across the calm water. He had 2 days to cross the Sea of Serenity. Eventually, he landed on Volcano Island. The great eclipse was going to take place that day, and Ween was in a hurry, but Crawl's thugs were on the lookout. ... Oh, I like this scene. You're not going to land on my master's island, Weens. I'm going to sting you. I'll give you lots of spots full of pus. Buzz. Splat! Ween crushed the insect, but another sting was threatening our friend. Is that a swordfish? Oh no! Oh no! What a great start! I'm sorry, this is hilarious. A swordfish came, swam up, booped a hole in our boat. Boat hole. Saving our game, confirming boat hole. And it's timed, it's filling with water. Excellent, excellent game. But I fear I must inform everyone that it is time for me to go. I do have work tomorrow, and it appears to be 3 a.m. Where's the button? It won't go. There it is. All right, credits. Hey, thanks everybody so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Especially subscription, Maxilla Willis. Super, many thanks. Good night, Uber Kitten. The Raid from Atari Beer Pong. Friend of the stream, excellent streamer. If you don't follow, you should. I'd be surprised if you aren't. And follower, Niftiness. Sitting Stand, thank you for watching. Retro Demiurgy, thank you so much for watching. You have a good night. See you soon, Sitting Stand. Let's find someone to raid that's playing some point-and-click adventures. If you know someone playing a point-and-click adventure, you tell me, and that's who we'll raid. Otherwise, I'll find one myself. And just quick little tip. Almost definitely I'm not going to find one myself. I never do. Let's see. Yep, my first attempt has failed. I'll continue to try. Closest you have is Zelda. Let me check. I follow a lot of people who play them, but it's like... I just don't think I overlap with when they would be, You know what? Here. This is just as calming and relaxing. P.S. You love me. Just playing Boku no Natsuyasumi, which is, I believe, the bug collecting game. Yeah, it is. Okay, excellent. I do love a good bug collecting stream from P.S. You love me. You love bugs. That's right. So everyone have a great night. We'll see you soon. And say hey to P.S. You love me for you. Bye. So many bugs, Retro Demiurgy. Oh right, I hadn't clicked start yet, so now we have to hang out awkwardly for 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm very embarrassed. Oop, there it is. Bye everyone. That doesn't sound good. We'll see. The bugs are exploitable for speedrunning. I'll be right back. No, I won't be right back. I'll see you tomorrow with some NES games. Bye, all.